Salutations, this is Grim Devell. Welcome back to our Let's Play of The Longing. We are a lost, forgotten, sad shade. So, I've gotten some hints, thanks to a couple of people, especially Muskar. So thank you. I think most important of these hints is that if we do get all three crystals, that we should not... I'm not exactly sure what we shouldn't do then, but apparently there's an ending that you can get after getting all three, and if we want to wake up the king, we should not do that ending. So that's very good. We don't want the game to end the way we don't want it to end. So that's very helpful. People think that maybe, and I've thought this too, I'm just going back and forth here, that maybe this door that we've seen on the map only opens at a certain time. We've seen a couple of events that seem to happen like on the mark of the next day or an hour, like the stork, like the birthday. There are things that seem to happen only when the day turns. I thought maybe this might be something similar, but I got another hint that leads me to believe that that is part of it. But another thing is that the door isn't always in the same place. So we're going to take a look at the map right now and see if we can spot the shadow door. And apparently it just kind of tells you where the door is going to pop up next. And then I think we might have to do some time manipulation after that. So the good hints, because there's no way, like, this game gives some good hints, some good cryptic hints that are hard to find, and when you do find them, you have to think about it. And then some things in this game I never, ever would have discovered. I think that's just living in the internet age. I think some games just kind of expect you to not, or to, like, just talk with I don't know. It seems a little, like, if they were trying to have in-game ways to figure this stuff out, they did not do the best job. All right, let's investigate. And it'll take a couple of minutes to zoom out, and then we're going to look real closely to find the shadow door. What's the, I was thinking in Futurama, it's the scary door. Like the Twilight Zone parody in Futurama. We're going to find the scary door. And then, all right, zooming out. And then I don't know. I think there will be like something that we use our key on once we get the wonders. Once we like discover. The clue was that we would find something wonderful. I think we're not supposed to use our key on that. I think. And then if we do get this crystal, which possibly could happen this episode, I think the only thing left to do that was on my radar to do is getting figuring out the puzzle with the book, the never-ending book, the never-ending journal. Da, 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 da. All right, keep my eyes out. Journal. How are all you doing? It's Halloween while I'm recording this. The missus and I don't actually observe Halloween. No, there is still a door there. It's a shadow door right there. The scary door is still in the same place. It's still there. So let's do some time manipulation. Let's go home. I was told in the hints that it could pop up in different places, but we've always seen it here. Always seen it in that exact same place. So we'll see. And then, we're just going to let enough time pass so that we can get up here when a day passes and hope that works. Hopefully it's not a specific day. But we'll see. Because of, our, as you know, I believe in Scripture. We both believe that Scripture is true. Scripture gives instructions not to, like, indulge, not to, and I'm not going to get the exact wording right, but basically tells you um, not to like engage um, in this kind of thing, I guess. In like the spirit of Halloween, like where it comes from, the origin of it, is kind of anti. Like if you observe that, like it's sort of anti-scriptural. Um, there's, in fact, my rabbi has like a whole position paper that he like publishes every year on it, and I don't, it's not like some people have a really hard time with that. Like, oh, uh, I can't like not observing Halloween. Like, but you'd be missing out on so much. My kids be missing out on so much. Like, we have another costume party, like a holiday where you dress up in costume. It's called Purim. Like that, if you want to dress up in a costume and have a big party with friends and gifts and stuff like that, we have a holiday for that. Um, and so I don't feel like I guess they're missing out on some like American culture thing, but I don't really care about that either. So, um, I I don't think it's a huge deal. But anyway, that's going on right now. Uh, we did we light our first fire in our fireplace ever since living in this home, and we lit another one tonight. So that was exciting. That was my first fire in my own fireplace that I built myself, and that was lovely. I think we're gonna get like a fire back, like a metal sheet that kind of goes into the like a decorative metal sheet that goes into the back of the fireplace to. Um, I think it does like protect the brick somewhat, but mostly it's just like a helps the heat project out into the room. So I think that'll be nice if we can do that. And I have a little bit of news. I don't know if I talked about this here. I talked about it in my Discord channel. Maybe I talked about it here. But I know that I think I've mentioned that I was excited about getting an RTX 3080. And there's not really they have not, since they went on sale, they've just pretty much not been available. They've been sold out everywhere. As soon as anyone gets them in stock, they're immediately sold out. The only way to actually get one is there are certain places that are selling computers where you can get it as part of the computer, even like custom built computers. So, and that wasn't really on my radar so much, but I saw that like one of the devs of Caves of Cud that I follow, he just got one. He like posted that he just got a 3080, and I was like, how'd you do it? Like, I've been checking every single day. And I was like, oh, you bought a new computer? And he was like, yep. So I was thinking about that. I was playing with that idea, and I thought like, well, my wife's computer that she uses is an old laptop of mine that runs Ubuntu, and which isn't really her thing. She's not she's not a techie. And I thought like, if I got a new computer, I could give her this current rig, and she would probably enjoy that a lot more. Here's the green crystal. This is the first time we've been in here since this green crystal has appeared. Let's put these all by the entrance and maybe move the black one. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're going to let time pass. Look how happy we are in our room. Let's read a book. And I'm just going to check. No, not the time machine. The Never-Ending Notebook again. I said journal, but it's book. I want to put my own words in it. I really do. I wonder if there's some out-of-game thing. Like some file. Like a text file. That I can write into this. Or something like that. That would be interesting. You know what? I always alt-tab out of this game when you're all watching it, and then you get to see that little flip. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna go to my Steam thing, go to properties, local files. I want to look at those. There's the longing data. I know you can't see what I'm seeing. Is there like a file here that says like notebook or something like that? Like, this seems kind of meta. There's an output log text. No, that's just not it. I don't see anything. I need to see my mouse moving around. All right, I don't see anything. Resources, possibly? Nah, nothing there. Okay. It was an okay idea. Lee, while we're here, I really want to try this. The only clue I've gotten about this is think outside of the box. That's it. And I don't know if if that clue is like literal, like is there a box that we need to do something outside of, but is it like a box in the UI? Your own words. And let's go back to the main journal and read the clue about it. My dream would be to find a book that never ends. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, idle reading, right? Stop. My dream would be to find a book that never ends. No. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty clueless about this one. Let's read the door in the wall. Right? That makes sense to read. Since this is the book. I could do the autoclick, I think. Woo, look at that. Look at it go. That did not actually make time go much faster, did it? It was too fast. I've got it set too fast. I think they know. If I just do it myself. Maybe it has to be a new book. Okay, we want to get, let's see. House on the Borderland. Oh, did we? No, we did get to there. We never read the Golden Age. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that was getting a little... Let's get... Okay. Okay, that's good. Go away. Let's go. Didn't get to the end of that book. That's okay. All right, we got plenty of time. Because this is not far away. Right there. Let's take a walk, little shade. Pitter-pat. Pitter-pat. So, yes. So I was like, I don't know if my wife is going to be into this idea. Because it would be, like, if I got a new computer, like my computer now is fine. I got it originally basically 10 years ago, about 10 years ago. And I have upgraded it a few times. I've had one significant upgrade where I like got a new motherboard, new processor, new graphics card. That was probably 2015, I think. And and since then I've upgraded, like I've gotten more RAM. I got a new hard drive. I can't remember what it's called. The kind of hard drive that it's like a PCI hard drive that you just put directly onto the motherboard. It's an SSD, but it's like it doesn't look like an SSD. It just looks like a chip. And that's what I actually use as for my games. But it's It could definitely use a new graphics card. It could use a new processor, and among other things. Like, it would also be nice if I had liquid cooling because the fans are a little loud. I don't know if you guys can hear them. I don't think you can, but I certainly hear them. And maybe they're just constant background noise. I don't maybe you just don't notice in the videos. But I was thinking it might be nice to get something. If I got a new computer, I would be able to get an RTX 3080, an NVIDIA graphics card. I'd be able to get an updated processor, like an i9 10 something K, and liquid cooling, like all the things. I would be able to do that. And my wife might appreciate having a computer that's faster, easier for her to use, because she hasn't had a Windows computer in a long time. And I think it would be just, for the stuff that she does, it would just be easier for her. I think it would, but I'm not sure. My thinking was, I think it would make her life easier. I'm not sure if she thinks that way, because she's a lot more like frugal than I am, and doesn't like spending if it just like doesn't make economical sense. So I thought, I can't make a huge purchase like that without her like, okay. So, I brought it up today, and I was like, what do you think of this idea? And I was a little surprised at how receptive she was to the idea. I mean, she had already been like, yes, you can get the graphics card. And, knowing that that's part of the price of a new computer, is good. All right, this better work here. We gotta just wait around for 5 minutes, but man, this better work. Enter, oh, wait, is that enter door? Oh, wait, that's the door that we're walking in front of. All right, so we'll hang out. So yeah, that's my thinking. It would be, it's kind of ridiculous to get a new computer just to get this new video card, but I really want one. I would be getting it, and a new computer means getting, new processor, not more RAM, but I think just kind of better RAM, like a new generation of RAM. It would probably have about the same amount. I'd be getting, and liquid cooling. That would be really cool. So, but my wife was like, that might be okay. We can probably swing that, but you may want to wait until Black Friday. And I was like, oh, right, that's actually less than a month away. And these like right now they're like Halloween sales, but like I'm sure on Black Friday or that weekend there were going to be much better deals. So I think I might just wait till then. So like in 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks, I think I will be looking for a custom rig, a new like entire rig. It will be a bit of a pain in the butt to kind of transfer everything from my old computer to the new one, but worth it. Also, I kind of like doing everything myself. So that's a little disappointing. Like I've had this computer for 10 years because I like upgrading it. Like I put in the new motherboard, I put in the new processor, I put in all the things, and I get a little thrill out of that. I'm in tech, but so a custom rig that someone else builds, it's a little disappointing, but obviously you think those things can be expanded in the future. And I would get something that made it easy to do that. I might even get an upgraded power supply. So, yeah, I'm excited about that idea. Also, this video is probably coming up on Sunday. So there will be another video. I think there will be another logging video on Election Day here in the United States, but the election is coming up very soon, and I have so much dread and anticipation, and obviously, and we're not going to know anything. It's possible that we'll know things on Election Day, but there's a strong possibility that we're not going to know who our next president is for a good while. So I don't know, but everyone's like, oh God, everyone has all this fear and trepidation because our country is extremely divided right now. Here in New Jersey, our governor you can criticize our governor, whatever, but he's done a really great job, in my opinion, on the voting during, unlike, what am I want to say? Yeah, just the whole voting procedure since the pandemic. Starting with like the last primaries, ballots were mailed to you, and you don't even request them. Ballots are just mailed to you, and then the ones for the primary we mailed, but the ones for the presidential election we dropped off in a ballot box that's just like 2 blocks from our house at the municipal building, which was great. It was super easy. I love the idea. I know some people have problems with it. I love the idea of ballots being mailed to everybody, whether or not you mail it back or drop it off somewhere after you're done with it, just because I feel like it really encourages people to vote. Like, it's right in your face. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I've got to remember to go do that. Like, here it is. The ballot is right there, delivered right to your door. You don't have to worry about like, oh, on the day of getting to and from the polling place, figuring out where it is, waiting in that long line and all the confusion that can go on there. I've had some terrible experiences in voting locations in the past. And this was so easy. And when you get the ballot, you can take your time. You can look over the ballot without feeling rushed. You can be like, oh, wait, I didn't even know this race here was happening in my municipality. Let me take some time and look up all of these candidates and make an informed decision. And I love that. I love being able to do that. So yeah, everything since the pandemic, since we've been quarantining at home, our voting experiences have been great. And then, every time after we submit our ballots, you can check like the next day our votes show as having been received. And then once they're approved, which I don't think they get approved until election day, you can see that too online very easily. Very cool. And I have friends that like live in New York City because we're very close to New York City. Okay, here we go. 2, 1. Let me stand up. Yes, time to resume your duties. A new day passed, and there is no door. What the heck? Sometimes it takes time for things to happen, as you've heard me get frustrated in the past and then be like, oh, something is happening. But this really doesn't look like something's happening. We checked the door. We checked the map. It was right here. The shadow was right here. We waited till the day turned. And nothing. Oh. Well, the more frustrating thing about this is now, like, I'm kind of out of ideas. I'm not sure what else to do here. We were here at the turn of a day. And we even double checked where it was going to appear. And there's nothing. So the only thing I can think now is that it has to be a specific day. But there's nothing in the clues that indicates what day that would be. I don't know. I could go back to the map room. But I'm so that's very frustrating. Especially because I've gotten a couple of hints, I think, about this, and I really thought that we would succeed here. You know what? I better take a look at those hints again. Let me look at those comments. What do we get? Scroll down. Okay. Oh yeah, someone also, I think Muscar also let me know where all the disappointments are, and we could do that. Although, as I've mentioned before, I don't think we would learn anything new from that hint. But we could. Yeah, he says that the secret seems like the secret door seems like a really weird one, a super weird one to figure out without knowing how. The location allegedly changes every in-game day. The map shows you where it will be next, and it only appears at midnight. And that's what we did. We were there at midnight. We were there. We looked at the location. We were there at midnight. That's very frustrating. And we'll take a look again here. And I bet it's going to be in the same place here. We were there at midnight. Right at midnight. I don't think it has to be midnight on our birthday. That is something that we didn't do. But there's no indication that we would have to be there on our birthday. None at all. That would be frustrating. And yeah, it's still there. Shadow is still there. Are there other shadow doors or something that I missed? I don't think so. I feel like what a waste of an episode, right? I do not see any other shadow doors. But of course we're getting further. What is that? Have we seen that before? Right here, where my cursor is? Oh. Okay. That looks like a different door. There's a shadow door here, but that looks like a real door that does not look like... Look, it's like... different? Have we seen that before? We gotta check that out. It's possible that that's like... Maybe the time thing is a thing. Maybe we still have to get there at, like, midnight on a certain day. I know this episode is going a little long now, but I gotta go there. I gotta go there. And hopefully I'll be going the right way. Does it make sense to go in this door? I don't remember where any of these things lead. No, go back. This one? It's possible that door was always there, just it did not look familiar. Where's this? That didn't look familiar either. I don't have my map out. I'm just gonna tell you go to go there. Oh, you're going that way. Okay. Okay, you are going in that door. Great. Oh. All right, hold on. I do want to open my map now. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth making this episode a little longer. All right, I opened my map. Whoops. What are you doing? Keep going. Did I stop you accidentally? I gotta zoom in on my map. I know you can't see it. There is definitely not a door there on my map. Oh, man. That's really weird. Why is there a shadow of a door and then an actual door? Which, I don't know when Maybe you can only see it on the map at midnight or something. I don't know. What's going to be the faster way? Actually, no. Yeah, go in this way. And the door should be in this room below where we're entering. If it's still there. Or if it's there at all. It's there! Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't know if we just got lucky or there was something with the timing. But I do not remember seeing this door before when we investigated the map. Like, when I scoured our map, I did not see it. So I'm thinking maybe it only appears on the map at a certain time or after a certain time or something. I don't know. The store doesn't seem familiar. Has it always been here, or am I finally going mad? I hope I can... Finally, I can enter this mysterious store. I hope I won't get trapped in there. I hope so, too. Oh, that is the Dwarf King. Or the I keep saying Dwarf King. A beautiful painting. Must have been made by the king himself. Pick it up. We got a couple more books. 43 at home. These might be interesting books. Boy, you know... Oh, the door closed. We can't get out for now. Well, we'll pick this up. I guess it does only open for like 10 minutes after a time. Do I really need to wait until this time next time? I was gonna like do a little cliffhanger and leave later. I think I got really unlucky here in that I picked it up and it... Huh. It's probably every hour. It's probably every hour. But I think I better put a cut in here and then mark the time. In fact, I'm going to say right now it is 11:12 p.m. right now. So that I can, next episode I play, I can time it so that it will at least be at the top of an hour here. Oh boy. Well, we got all 3 crystals. And we're trapped. I really enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.